I'm Walter Cecil, and you are going to live to be 110 years old. Today's video is the L-sit, and a pathetic one it is at that. I tried to do the L-sit because I couldn't do it. Much more important to me is why I couldn't do the L-sit and the cure for the problem. The L-sit is a not easy calisthenic exercise requiring core strength and flexibility. On my part, that means an educated persistence and determination. I have to find out what is needed, correct it, and then do it over and over until I reach my goal. I got a tremendous amount of help from a website entitled Abnormal Beings. It's on YouTube. It's a great reference source, and I would recommend that you check that out.
Now here you see me doing a rather pathetic L-sit. Pathetic because my feet are supported. Proper position for an L-sit would have me with my hands just forward of my shoulders on the deck, and then I could pick my both feet up in the air, and of course the support wouldn't be underneath them. I can't do that. What I can do, however, is to raise my body off the deck by pushing my arms straight down and raising my core up. You also notice that I have now bent my knees. This puts more weight on my feet and allows me more easily to do this exercise repeatedly and thus build up the necessary shoulder strength that I need, the muscles in the shoulders and the legs. I'm trying here to lift one leg since I can't lift two. And then I try again with the other leg. And now I know another one of my problems. I am now going to see how far I can lift one leg when I'm standing straight and don't have the balance problem of sitting on the deck. And again, it's kind of pathetic. Slowly it dawns on me, my hamstrings are too tight. Maybe my calves are also too tight. I thought I was in good shape with my legs because I stretched them. However, if you can see the effort here, I can't even get my palms on the deck. It's time for some remedial stretch exercises. Here I am going over by putting one leg straight out in front of me. That's the one we're going to stretch the hamstrings on. The other leg is allowed to bend slightly so that I can get the maximum stretch. You do 10 reps on one side, 10 reps on the other. The next exercise, you get a stretch band. You put the stretch band around your shoe. You pull back like a W with your arms over your head, and you pull your leg, keeping it as straight as possible, as far as it will go. You're stretching the glutes and the hamstrings, not much with the calf. 10 reps, then you push straight up. Retract the leg, bend the knee in, and push it straight up 10 times. Move out to the side for hip flexibility. Do that over 6 or 8 times. Get out the Bengay. You're going to feel this tomorrow. Do it on both sides an equal number of times.
Wow, that's all there is to that. You've got it right. If you can't hold your weight up and raise your legs in an L-sit position, the chances are 90% you've got a problem with your hamstrings. If you do those exercises that just showed you in the video, do 10 reps up and down in the L-sit position with your legs bent. Then go on to the first hamstring exercise.
In this hamstring stretch, it's important that you keep the hamstring that you are going to be stretching out in front of you. The other leg can be bent at the knee, as you see here. The third thing, which is the most critical, is your back. You do not want to have an arch in your back when you bend over. The bending motion starts at the hip. When you bend at the hip, you first have sucked in your stomach to get a strong, straight body core. You want a neutral spine. This should not be difficult at the top. As you get further into the bend, you will find a point where your back starts to arch. Stop. This is as far as you can go. We are not trying to bend the back, we are bending at the hip. Go back up, repeat the exercise 10 times each leg.
Same thing with the stretch band when you're laying on the floor. Pull the leg toward you as far as it'll stretch up. Relax, go back down, come up 10 times. Switch legs 10 times. Same thing with the leg where you bend the knee and push up straight. Do that 10 times. I wouldn't take the hip exercise where you're taking your leg out 10 times. That's a lot. Maybe after you've done it for 2 or 3 weeks. I do this 3 times a week. You will find you can actually get to the point where you may be able to do a pretty decent L-sit. From the websites that I have watched with L-sit, it takes apparently 3 to 4 months to get to where you can do a perfect L-sit. Once a month, we're going to revisit my L-sit. This is month number 1. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to stick with it until we get it. In any event, thank you for watching the video. I'm always glad to have you here. If you like the series, subscribe. There's a red subscribe button down there someplace. If you like the video, click the like button. And if you want to share it with someone else, go ahead and share it. In the meantime, I'll be back before a month is up, but we'll see this one around the same time in April. Have a wonderful day.